years ago. And when we sounded that drum, there were people on the trail. And I remember this one man walking on the trail came to my ceremony that morning for sunrise. And he said, I heard your drum. And I started walking right away. And he says, I have to thank you because today I didn't think I was going to survive, because he was under heavy medication and he was thinking of taking more than one pill. And he thanked me and he said, I'm going to listen for that drum again. And I directed him to online. You know, if anytime you need to hear the drum, but it's the drum that wakes us up, wakes that spirit up, you know, and so it's important. And so it's important for babies to hear as well. So I do ceremony right after the baby is born to welcome them to this side. Here's another drum beat. You were listening to the one inside your mother, but here's another one and stuff. So just welcoming that ancestor to this side. Okay, and stuff. So anyways, and of course, baskets. We have our creation story, Maliseet creation story is from baskets. And I'm just now publishing the story that was gifted to me about my creation story through the Atlantic Policy Congress. And I think that book will be coming out by the end of summer and stuff. But the three baskets of knowledge are past, present, and future. And so there's really big wisdom in that basket. The first piece, and it has to do with our political system. The first piece of that basket is I don't think this one has it because it's a birch bark basket. And maybe if I just lift this up real quick, but you'll see at the bottom, you see that first strip where somebody put their name on it? Yeah. See how the bottom of the basket is made? Yeah. Yeah. That first piece is called leader. And the first piece, it's leader because when you're making a basket, it's on your lap and then you've got it across your lap, and it's humility, you know. You have to be humble enough to know that you can't lead all alone. So you can't be a basket by yourself. So you bring another piece, you know, the four directions, right? So there's teachings from the east to the west, the north and the south. And you start your basket, then you start weaving in that basket. Those are your counselors. Those are your like-minded people, you know. And then when the basket is, when you've made what you call the foundation of the basket, you bring your basket up and it'll look like this. So it needs weavers, which are other pieces of, and those weavers are our people. That's the knowledge. The basket isn't going to be anything without the knowledge of the people. And so the people, like I was lucky enough to grow up in a like-minded, you know, community where we all wanted the same thing, you know, for our communities, and we were like-minded. We took care of each other. We loved each other. We weren't jealous of each other. We were one big family as opposed to 50 different families, you know, and I was really lucky to be brought up that way. So that's the knowledge is from the people. The top part of the basket, like this one, is either the cover, could be the cover, or it could be the handle. And that's the spirituality that carries the physical part of the community. So what happens today, we have leaders that don't want to be part of the bottom of the basket. I don't want to be the bottom of the basket. I know how to lead. I don't need the people to tell me what to do. I know best for my people. I was elected to do the best for my people. So they go ahead and make decisions without consensus like we used to have, because well, I'm the chief, I have the right to make that decision. And unfortunately, the New Brunswick government will go to chiefs for advice rather than, I mean, you know, which is okay, but they should also go to the people, because sometimes chiefs make decisions without the people's consent. And so that's why we're seeing a lot of protesting. And so we need that spiritual part. When that's absent, then our worldview is imbalanced. It's not honored. And so we need that. So we need a chief or a leader, and there's a difference, because one is elected. A leader is one who doesn't have to tell the people, follow me. It's just something that you do that people automatically want to do what you're doing. You lead by example, you know, and that's what a real leader is. It's not, come here, follow me, I'm going to tell you what to do. That's not a leader, because if you have to ask, you know what I mean, for someone to follow you, then you're not doing something right. So we need to make more baskets and fill those baskets with knowledge. you know, and that's why you'll see, you know, different baskets for different purposes. So that's it for that one. I guess it's time for a break now. So a blossom was, and that's actually what my name looks like. You want to go back to that? Yeah. That's what my name looks like. I had an artist from Kingsclear draw my name. So that's, see the whirling wind on the snow? Yeah, so that's what that is, and that's the moon of it and stuff. So, Uliwin Walalin, thank you, merci. Okay. Okay, we'll take a little coffee break. Yeah.